Hi friends, welcome back. Very good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, friends. Very good morning. So, friends, yesterday we have seen how to install Java, Eclipse in your computers, and I think Suresh, in your system we downloaded the Eclipse. Did that download happen successfully? Have you extracted? Okay.
Yeah, I did extract.
See, friends. Yes, once you download the Eclipse, it will be like this, friends. Once you right click and if you try to extract here or extract to so and so like this, it will come like this. Okay, na? You go inside Eclipse folder, we can click on a Eclipse blue color icon. There you click on a Eclipse blue color icon. On the Eclipse, here we can see this is the UI. This is the UI of Eclipse. We can see here. Here we need to create a project first of all. How do we create Java project? Just go to the file menu, new project, file, new project. There you select the Java project option here. Then click on next. Here we need to provide a project name. Okay. Batch. And the project what I'm creating is storing under this workspace. The Selenium 2021 underscore WD under this workspace directory, my project is being stored. If you want to change your working directory, you can uncheck this and we can click on browse in which location you want. There you can store your projects. Okay, fine. Now, for every project you create, Java libraries are getting associated. For every project you create, is associating with the Java libraries. What is the version of Java we install? Java 8, right? Yes. So suppose if you have more than one version of Java, on what version of Java you want to build and execute your Java programs, there you can select the versions. Okay, whatever the version you install in computer, that version base you want to develop and execute means, then come here and select this Java version here. Okay, fine. So just click on finish. Say November 7 AM batch. November 7 AM batch. So here we can see Java 8 libraries got associated or not. Java 8 library got associated. Now SRC folder, these are dummy folders comes once we create a project. Down to the project, we create a package. Down to the project, we create a package. How do we create a package? Right click on a project, new package. Right click on project, new package. So here we have to give the package name. As I said yesterday, creating the package, we have to follow some naming conventions. The package name starts with the lowercase. If you give uppercase means no error, simply it gives the warning. It gives the warning, that's it. So starts with the small case. That's the first thumb rule. Second thumb rule is maintain as a dotted structure. Maintaining package as a dotted structure internally represents as a subfolder. Okay, na? Suppose you're working for HDFC Bank, so HDFC.com, right? Yes, how I do? HDFC. In this HDFC, we have so many modules are there. One of the modules is a loans. Under the loans category, again we have subcategories like car loans, home loans, mortgage loans, personal loans, like this. Like this, we are segregating the package. Okay, see, everyone can easily understand while seeing this package. Oh, these are the libraries related to HDFC. In this HDFC, main module is the loans. Under the main module loans, we have subcategory loans as a car loans. So which means all car loans related functionalities will be defined under this package. Understanding? Finish. Like this, let me create one more package. So if you want to create one more package, right click on this existing package, new package. Just give home loans, like this. Like this, I can create n number of packages. New package, I can use whatever you want. Personal loans. Like this, I can create n number of packages down to this project. Okay. So internally, how it is representing, let me show you. So let's right click on my project, properties. Here, this is my working directory. Okay. I'm going to this location and I'm showing you. So this is my project. Under this SRC is a folder inside the project. Under SRC, HDFC is one folder. Loans is one subfolder. And here car loans, home loans, personal loans. Understood, right? So maintaining a package in a dotted structure internally represents as a subfolders. In each folder, so this is car loans related functionalities will store here. Home loans functionality will store here. All those things. Understanding or not? Yes. Now, so in this package, what we create? Package is collection of classes and interfaces. We create a classes and interfaces under these packages. So if we want to create a class under package, select any of the package, right click, new class. So I'm giving first class. And here for every class, the default access modifier will be the public. Like this, we have so many access modifiers are there. In coming days, in coming sessions, we are going to be talking about access, non-access modifiers as well. By default, for any Java class you create, the default access modifier is public. And the super class is always be the object class. See, I will show you in the API document also. See here, Java 8 API. See, I'm clicking any of the package. In this package, any of the class I was clicking here. See, what is that? What is the default access modifier for this buffer input string class? Public or not? And who is the super class for this buffer input stream? Object class or not? See, above top is the object class or not? Take another class, console. For this console class, what is the access modifier? Public or not? And who is super class for this console? Object class or not? So for any class, if you go, okay, access modifier will be the, okay, for the class is public, and the super class will always be the object class. This is a predefined class, right? Predefined class, user defined class are predefined class. Even for user defined class, this is my user defined class. Even for my user defined class also, default access modifier is public and super class is the object class. Okay, na? And for every class, we'll have a main method, which is nothing but public static void main string args, where for every class, execution starts from the main method. So which is this one, public static void main string args. Check this checkbox and click on finish. Okay, this is the structure. First class is a class open close curly brackets. Inside the class we have a main method. This is the one. So if I run this program, nothing will happen. How do I run? Just click on this run button. Nothing will happen because for every class the execution starting point is main method. But inside a main method there are no statements to execute. That's why no output is coming. So let's try to print something inside this main method. Then once we run it, we can expect some output. Friends, if you want to print something in Java, there is one statement called system.out.println. System.out.println. No need to type complete statement. In each word, 3 characters is enough to frame the system.out.println. In system, sys out out, just give control space. See, automatically comes in. Let me show you once again. In each word, 3 characters. In system, sys out out control space, like this. Here I am giving message hi in a string format. Every string represented in double quotations. Okay, hi. Now just now run this program. Now we can see hi message is coming in a console output. Understanding? Like this, I can create n number of Java classes under this package. If you want to create one more class, yes, right click on package, new class. Let's give second class. Second class. So students have multiple classes. So suppose friends, if I not selected the main method, this main method will not come, right? Once the main method is not selected, the main method will not come. Main method is not, that means it will not execute. So for every class, we must have a main method. Suppose if you not selected main method means it not comes means, then how can I get a main method? So manually we need to type. How do I type? Public, static, void, main, string, args. Yes, these are completely has to type here. No need to type completely in this second class. Just you can search, just you can watch what is the method name of the main. Main is a method name, right? Main is a method name. Just you type method name as a main control space. Click on it. See, automatically main method structure comes. Understanding? Just to give the method name control space, automatically method structure builds. Okay. Now in this you print anything whatever you want. System.out.println. Shortcut is SYSOUT control space. Double quotations. Dear friends, if run this program, now we can see. Hello. Understanding? Is everyone clear, friends? Till here? Hello? Friends, everyone is clear right till here?
Clear.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
We'll be talking about what is a Java class in detail. So friends, any kind of application you are developing means two things are required. Any application, any type of application you're developing, two things are required. One is the data and second is operations. One is data, second is operations. Okay. Suppose take example, if you have a bank account, you want to know your bank transaction history. What you will do? You will go to the banker, you go to the bank, and in being in front of banker, you're asking, banker, will you please provide my bank transaction history? What banker is asking? Banker is asking your account number. Where account number is a data or not to process your operation. Yes, to process your request, he is requesting the bank ID, which is data. Yes or no? So which means to process some transactions or some operations, so he requires some text data. Without data, he cannot process any operations. So which means any kind of application, any operation will be held based upon the data. So every application will have a data and operations. Okay, now so what is a class means? Class is a plan. What is a class means? Class is a plan or template or a blueprint, anything we can say. Okay, if a class is a plan means template means we have to plan something inside a class or not. We have to plan something inside a class or not. So what we have to plan inside the class? Yes, plan some data and some proper and some behaviors and operations. Okay, inside a class we have to plan something. The something we are planning is data properties and getting some noise, can you please don't mind being mute? Data properties and operations. Okay, so at data operations we have data in terminology we call as a properties, operations we define a behaviors. Okay, a data terminology we call in Java as a properties, operations or all operations we define inside of behaviors. Okay, properties, class is a plan or template, which includes which consists like properties and behaviors. Okay, na? Class is a plan or template which contains properties and behaviors. Okay, next, how many properties, how many behaviors I need to plan inside a class? How many properties, how many behaviors I need to plan inside my class? Means based on the client requirement. Based on the client requirement. Okay, na? See, suppose client wants to do some calculations like addition and subtraction. So how many behaviors are required? Two behaviors, right? One is for addition and this for subtraction. Two behaviors are required. See how I define a behavior? Public is an access modifier, void is a return type, and add is a method of. This is the syntax for defining a methods. Now for subtraction, public, void, sub. So like this, we are defining the behaviors. Okay, for to do the addition operation and subtraction, we require some data, which means some data properties are required. How many data properties are required? 3, because to do the addition and subtraction, minimum 2 input variables, 1 output variable are required. So totally 3 data properties are required. So as for the behaviors only, I was planning the data properties also. Int a equals to some 10, comma b equals to some 20, and storing the result like this. So totally 3 data properties and 2 behaviors I was planning as per the requirement. So how many properties, how many behaviors I plan in a class means based on the requirement only I was planning these many properties, these many behaviors. Okay, now here I was implementing the operation for addition. Here I was implementing the operation for subtraction. Now what we do? Result equals a plus b. This result holding some final output that I need to print it. If you want to print anything in Java, there is a statement sysout control space. Addition of a under b is concatenation result. You may have a doubt, Ravi. Here you are saying it is doing the addition, but here doing the concatenation. What is that difference? Can you please let me know? Yes, I will do that. Now see friends, here between this plus a and b are the number type variables. Yes or no? A, b are the number type. That two integers. A, b are integer variables. Okay, between the plus any two integer numbers or two float numbers or one integer, one float, everything is number type only. So between the plus any number type values are there, it does the addition. When between the plus two different data types are there. Now see here in between this plus this is a string, this is a number type. Result is a number type integer, right? This is a number, this is a string. So when two different data types, between plus is there means it does the concatenation, combining, that's it. But in the case here it is doing the addition. Understanding? Fine. Let's do operation for here. Result equals a minus b. Out subtraction of a and b is result. Okay, like this I was defining the properties and behaviors inside a class. I was planning all properties, behaviors, and giving the implementation logic also for these behaviors. Okay, fine. Now once I planned some properties and behaviors as per the requirement, now how can I execute these properties and behaviors? Can I run this program once? Only hello message is coming, which is in a main method, but these are not coming. Properties, behaviors are not coming. So just we have planned, just to say, friends, if you want to construct a building, we are planning in a piece of paper with the various rooms measurements as per the client requirement. Client is saying, Ravi, I want to construct double bedroom. So can you please design one architecture? So architecture will take piece of paper. He will plan according to the client requirements. He will have a design for double bedroom. So there's master bedroom measurement, children bedroom measurement, like this. He planned a piece of paper. The plan doesn't contain any state, right? A similar way, That what we have planned inside the class, it don't have any state as of now, like how the building plan don't have any state. How we are giving state for the building plan means, according to the plan, according to you plan in a piece of paper, how much tons of cement, how many kgs of cement is required, how many tons of sand is required, how many liters of paint is required, according to you planned in a piece of paper. Okay, how much square feet has came for to construction, that much material, according to the plan you are purchasing all the building blocks. Yes or no? Similar way, with the help of the building blocks only, we are executing that building plan in constructing in real world. Yes or no? As per you plan, you are purchasing the building blocks like cement, sand, bricks, all these things. Then you will execute that building plan with the help of that all the building blocks. The similar way, we are planning some properties and behaviors inside a class. How can we give the state for this planned properties behaviors? Just by creating class object. How we give state for the building plan means by purchasing building blocks. And how we are giving state for the class defined properties behaviors? By creating class object. Understanding? Where we create class object in a main method, because main method is a starting execution point. Main method is a starting execution pointer. Main method is a starting execution pointer. So here I will create an object. Before creating object, let me show something. Suppose in x equal to some 100 is there, where 100 we call as an object, friends. Where 100 we call as an object, where x is the variable holding the 100 object. What is the type of this x? Int type, because object is integer object, so we call as an int. Suppose if you take one more. So friends, Ravi is an object, string object, storing into the name variable of type Ravi is a string object, name is a variable storing that string object of type string type. What object it was? String object of type string type. What object? This integer object storing into of type int type. If you understood this, now you can understand the class object as well. For this class I'm creating the object. How do we create object for the classes? Yes, here new second class of, this is the class object. Like how we say integer object, string object. Now this is a class object. New, the class name of is a class object. Where I store the integer objects and string objects into one variable, right? Similar way, class objects I will store into one variable. What is the type of this x? Int type, because object is integer, is int type. This object is string type of type string type. Object is second class type of type second class type. Understanding or not? If you understood this, is similar to this. Is everyone clear? The way to create a class object. New second class of the class object storing into one variable of type. What is object? Second class object stored into of type second class type. That's it. String object stored into string type. Integer object stored into int object. Int type. Is everyone clear, friends? The way to create a class object.
Sir, I'm audible, I'm sorry.
Sorry?
Sir, I'm audible.
Yes, you're audible.
Sir, here you take public wide sub. Instead of public wide, if you can integer character, then actually we can take integer also, right? Integer characters instead of wide. Then that's why we can say integer when you take the result.
Your voice is somewhat. Tell me, sir. Now tell me.
It is not audible. Just let me manage it.
Not that much clear. Okay, anyhow, let's repeat once again.
Yeah, the query here is actually in the public wide sub-application, right? Instead of wide, you can take integer also, right? Character types.
For return type for methods you're talking, you're talking this void return type for methods. Hello? Sir, can you please speak out what you asked the question? Please
Am
speak
I
out.
audible?
Is this your question? Yes, we can keep. Void means this method is returning nothing. We will talk all these things, return types, all the
Ravi, am
things.
I audible?
Yes. But you, I am audible, you are audible, but your voice is not clear. Okay, fine. This is called access modifier. This is called return type. This is a method name. Giving void as return type means, which means the method is doing some operations but not returning anything. That's the meaning says void. Understanding? If this method is returning something, that something what is returning is integer, string, everything we have to give as a return type. Okay, that will be discussed coming days. Okay, as time being, I'm giving only void as of now. Okay, getting? Yes, we can use. What is this method is returning integer string? We can use that type as a return type here, other than the void. Okay, fine. Now, with this class reference of variable obj dot, now I can call see a variable is coming from second class, b is from second class, result is from second class, add is from second class, subtraction is from second class. So we can call what are I plan inside a class with the class reference variables here. Yeah, let's run this program. See friends, addition of a and b is 30 is coming. That's 20. It's giving minus 10 like this. Got it? Okay, next. So friends, if I have one building plan, the same building plan can I execute in constructing multiple villas? The same building plan can I execute in constructing multiple villas? Same building plan. Huh? Come on friends, open your mouths. The same building plan, can I construct more than one buildings? Same plan can I execute to construct more villas? Huh?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yes. So one plan we can execute in constructing many villas. Just for every villa we have to purchase a building blocks. Yes or no? A similar way, for one class plan we can have multiple objects. We see one class plan can execute for many times just by creating multiple class objects. Okay, na? Class is collection of objects. For one class we can create n number of objects. For one building plan, like multiple times we can, okay, construct it the similar way. So obj1 equals second class of, here obj1 dot add method, obj1 dot sub method, like this. For one class we can create n number of objects. Class is a collection of objects. So for one class multiple objects we can create, n number of objects we can create for one class. Okay, questioner, if anybody asks what is a class, class is a plan, template or a blueprint, anything we can see. Next, what class plan contains? The class plan contains some data, properties and behaviors. Properties and behaviors. How many properties, how many behaviors needs to plan in a class means based on the client requirement, we are planning that many properties and that many behaviors. Okay, next question. Okay, we are talking about behaviors. What type of behaviors are those? Those are behaviors are called concrete behaviors. Concrete behavior means the behavior which having the open close curly brackets. The behavior which having open close curly brackets, these are called concrete behaviors. So which has some body like this, open close curly brackets, these are called concrete behaviors. Some of the behaviors are there which don't have this body like this. Just a method ends with semicolon. These kind of behaviors we call abstract behaviors. In interface we'll talk. So 100% inside a class it will takes only the concrete behaviors only. Okay, na? Properties and behaviors of the concrete behaviors. Okay, how can I access this class plan, the properties and behaviors? Just by creating the class object inside a main method. What is the process of creating the class object? New, the class name of is a class object, storing into one variable of type, what object it was? The same class type as a return type they are giving here. Okay, like this. This is a class object. With this class reference variable, we can access what are all planned inside a class. Everything I can access with this class with respect to class reference variable. Next, can we create more than one object for a class? Yes, we can create n number of objects for a class, because class is collection of objects. For one class, multiple objects we can create. Is everyone clear about the class, friends? Java class? Shall I go to the interface concept?
Sir, one query here. Regarding this
Yes.
public taking, right? Instead of actually user and if you return a value, does it print?
Sir, your voice is not at all clear. Can you please put your mic, otherwise earphones? Otherwise, if you are using earphones, please remove it. Your voice is like chunky, not clear.
Not clear. Okay. So
Now speak out. Now speak out. Let.
sir, if we use the public void sub instead of void, can we use integer character like that with a return type of only?
That's what I said, right? That's what I said right earlier. You asked the question, same question you're asking. Other than void, we can give integer character, anything we can give that. If method is not returning anything, we give as the void. If method is returning something, what type it is returning the method, whether it is returning integer, see, result is integer or not. You want to return this result value outside the method. What is the data type for the method? Is it integer or not? So what we give in place of void, we give as a inter. Understanding? Yes, we can give. This behavior is returning what type of data, that type we can give as return type for this method. If when you want to return something output, if you want to print means then what type you are returning to this method, that type return type we have to place here as return type in place of void. Yes, we can use. So coming years will tell you, sir, don't worry, everything will be covered. Okay. Yes, what was the question? Yes, other than the void, we can give any return type. What is returning? That type we can give through this method. Yes, by default for every method is a void is a yes. Okay, got it now? Yeah. And next, we will talk next as the interface. As we know, a package consists like interface and classes, right? So we discussed about classes. Now we are talking about interface. Okay, see friends, how we created the classes in following the standards. Buffered input stream, buffered B caps, input I caps, stream S caps. Similar way, in creating the interface also, same naming conventions needs to follow. N number of words we can frame as interface, but each word static character must be the uppercase. See, okay? Let's try to create one interface. Like how we created classes. Okay, a similar way, I will create interface. Right click on package, new interface. Friends, if I give lowercase means use the warning, no error, just use the warning. Okay, RBI, R caps, okay, Reserve Bank of India. So the default access modifier for interface also is a public. Even for class, default access modifier is public, and even for interface creation also, default access modifier is public. There is no super class, friends. Here, for classes, we have a super class. For interfaces, there is no super class. Okay. And also, we don't see any main method checkbox. Noticed? We don't see any main method checkbox here. Click on finish. This is the interface. This is the interface. Public interface name. For class, public access modifier, class keyword, class name, public keyword, interface keyword, and interface name. Okay, na? We can easily differentiate here also. For interfaces, we have an I character on icon. Got it? For classes, you don't have any icon. Got it? Okay, fine. Okay, fine. So what interface contains? Interface contains properties and behaviors as like as a class. But what type of behaviors interface contains? Interface contains 100% abstract behaviors. Behaviors, properties, behaviors only. Of what type of behaviors? Abstract behaviors. Abstract behaviors doesn't contains any body. Open close curly brackets will not be for the methods. Just the method name ends with semicolon. That kind of behaviors we call as abstract behaviors. Okay, na? So interface contains properties and behaviors, properties there and behavior. If I give concrete behavior, what happens here? I'm giving concrete behavior. Is it taking? No, getting error. Friends, any error comes, you just make to habit to mouse over on that error line. Just mouse over. What it says? Abstract methods do not specify a body. Abstract methods do not specify a body. So which means, so interface contains abstract methods, but it doesn't contains any body. So what I can do here down the line, there are 3 quick fixes are available. Which a quick fix I can take to resolve it? Which a quick fix can I take to resolve it? Come on.
Remove the body.
Remove method body. If I click on this, yes. This is the syntax of the abstract method. Method ends with semicolon. This is called abstract method. Like this, I can have n number of abstract methods. Public void. So interface contains properties and behaviors of type 100% abstract behaviors. But inside a class, 100% concrete behaviors. Concrete behavior means which has some body like this. Methods. Okay, fine. Now, how can I access this interface properties behaviors? So as of you know the information for class properties concrete behaviors, how you access it? By creating object for the class in a main method. The same way you could say that how can I access this interface properties? This means you could say by creating object. Where we create object actually? Where do we create object? In a main method, right? Huh?
Yeah.
Once we are getting interface, we don't see main method. Okay, forcefully let's try to give the main method. Main control space. Automatically main comes, right? Let's try to create a object for the interface. New RBA of 4 into 1 variable is of type RBA type. Is it aligned to create object for interfaces? What is saying that? Cannot instantiate the type RBA. Why it is not instantiating means because friends, these behaviors are abstract behaviors which doesn't contains any body. So there is no meaning of creating object and trying to access them. Understanding? There is no meaning for creating object to access them. So what I will do? Will implement the interface abstract methods in some child classes. I will implement these interface abstract methods in some child classes. Through the child class object creation, I will access that implemented methods of that class. For example, to say ATM is one interface, friends. Okay, why I'm saying ATM is interface means if we want to draw some money, where we go? We go to the ATM. Yes or no? Where ATM is interface. What is interface? Where user interacts is called interface. Yes or no? Where user interacts is called interface. Where ATM is interface. What ATM interface provides? It provides some services. Like what services? Withdrawal, deposit, mini statement, etc. Like these services, my ATM interface will provide the services. Friends, you are bothered about to get the money, not bothered about to get the logic behind that withdrawal. Yes or no? You bothered to get only the money, not bothered for the logic for the withdrawal. So going in front of ATM interface, you are just clicking on a withdrawal service. What happening? The logic is written somewhere else in the server. So once we click on the interface, the service as a withdrawal, the service is invoking where the implementation has given, there it is executing and giving cash to you. Yes or no? Being in front of ATM interface, you are clicking on a service withdrawal that is invoking where the implementation for the service happened, going there and executing the statements and giving cash to you. Yes or no? Similar way, the interface abstract method don't have any implementation. These needs to get implemented in some child classes. Like how the ATM interface services implemented somewhere else in server. A similar way, the interface abstract methods must implement in some child classes. Through the child classes, we are going to be access. So directly for interfaces, we cannot create an object because no body is there for this. Understanding or not? Okay. So we never create an object. So where we implement in some child classes, like let me create one class, new class like HDFC. In this class, I would like to implement the RBI interface abstract methods. How do I implement the RBI interface abstract methods in HDFC class? Just by using the implements keyword, IMP control space. So friends, don't take a risk to type completely. Just give 3 characters and click on control space. That's it. What do you want to implement? The RBI. Now, child class is causing error. Why it is causing the error? Because there are some known unimplemented behaviors are there in RBI. Do you want to implement in HDFC or not? It is asking. See friends, the type HDFC must implement the inherited abstract methods of RBI. Do you want to implement? Huh? Do you want to implement or not? Which I can take here? Which option can I take here?
Unimplemented methods.
Hmm?
And we have to implemented methods. Add unimplemented methods.
First is not clear. First one, huh? Second one, huh?
The first one.
First one, add unimplemented methods. Correct. Yes. What are all the unimplemented methods are there needs to implement in this HDFC? So add unimplemented methods in this HDFC. Yes. So a RBI abstract method over in the HDFC class. Okay. The RBI methods, these methods are getting overriding in this HDFC class. Let's hear this out. I am overdone deposit in HDFC. I am overdone withdrawal in HDFC. So the RBI abstract methods gets implemented in HDFC class. Who will have the rights to access them? HDFC, right? Yes or no? So what I will do? I will create an object for HDFC class. Storing of type HDFC class. H dot deposit, H dot withdrawal. Here, coming on. Just to make you understand, see, suppose parent is having 2 empty lands, friends. Think like RBI is a parent. The 2 abstract methods treat as a 2 empty lands having with the parent. So end of the day, the properties will be given to the chain. Everyone knows that. End of the day, parent properties given to the chain. Okay. So these properties are given to the chain. Which is nothing but HDFC. What HDFC will do? He will construct building on that what parent given and properties are not. That's what it like. Chain has constructed these properties after giving to the chain. These properties belong to whom now? Chain or not? That's why with this chain class, with this class only I'm axing them. Understanding or not? Is everyone clear?
Sir,
Now,
in the real-time Selenium's projects, where we use this interface extensively?
okay, fine. So where we use interface, let me clarify you. So when we go with class, when to go with interface. So friends, when the requirements are freezed, you know, all the functionality got developed. So now we can start developing the programs. So then we go with the class. When the requirements are dynamic vendor to vendor, when the requirement is dynamic vendor to vendor, the example to take up, suppose you are having ICICI Bank. You are a manager of ICICI. I am a CEO for the HDFC. Some other is CEO for the Axis Bank. Okay, now, but If you want any person wants to draw the money, what is the service they are clicking? If they want to draw the money, what is the service they are clicking in every banks? Withdrawal. Yes or no? Withdrawal is the only service, which is common. But bank to bank withdrawal service implementation is vary bank to bank. Agree or not? What friends?
Yes.
Implementation logic vendor to vendor, bank to bank is vary. So service is same. So which means vendor to vendor implementation is vary. Service is same. So every child bank is following the RBI standards. Yes or no? Every child banks are following the standards of the RBI. So what is the meaning here? So when the what is the conclusion for this means, whenever requirements is not freezed, vendor to vendor is vary, then that functionalities you declare as a abstract methods in the interface. These abstract methods can implement in multiple chain classes. See now HDFC Bank, they have implemented the RBI in HDFC. Now tomorrow ICICI is starting their service. So what they will do, they will utilize the service of RBI. ICICI, they have to implement the logic for withdrawal and deposit using the services from RBI. So what I will do, I will implement here. What is the process here? Implements. What I have implemented? RBI. So child class caught error asking add unimplemented methods. Here we are giving our own implementation. Understanding, sir? How can we access them?
Yeah, what is the difference implemented methods and unimplemented methods?
Sorry?
What is the difference in between implemented methods and unimplemented methods?
That's what I said, right? Just now I said that only. So if the requirement is dynamic, when the requirements are dynamic vendor to vendor, then go with the interface. What interface has? Abstract methods. Why abstract methods? So this can be implemented however you want, wherever you want. See, in HDFC, I want this service, but I want my own implementation. So implement this RBI in HDFC. And also in ICICI, I want these services. I want to implement my own. The requirements are dynamic or not, vendor to vendor. What's
As per the RBI guidelines, so we have created the method, right?
Every chain bank has to utilize the services of RBI. But implementation for HDFC ICICI is they're implementing their own implementations. Yes or no? HDFC is one vendor. ICICI is one vendor. Everyone is the service of RBI. Yes or no? Requirements are dynamic.
Okay.
Getting or not?
Yeah, actually, we had some methods, right? So that is the one service. Okay, that service need to be implemented in SDFC and the different types of banks. Okay, so
RBI abstract methods. What are you declared the abstract methods? These methods must to implement in some child classes. Okay. This is HDFC. HDFC having their own implementation for this deposit withdrawal, and ICICI having their own implementation for deposit withdrawal. Yes or no?
yes, yes.
The should be vary bank to bank. So, but everyone has to follow the guidelines of the RBI. So they are using the services. That's why see, even if you go to the HDFC, ICICI, Axis, Kotak, everywhere we can see the service as a withdrawal only. But the logic behind that withdrawal is vary for bank to bank. Yes or no? When the requirements are dynamic, vendor to vendor, then you declare as an interface in that abstract methods. These methods must get implemented wherever we want. We can implement. See, I implemented HDFC. I implemented ICICI. Yes or no?
Yes.
So Next. Now, friends, what is interface? Hiding the implementations, just exposing service names. See, only these are called service names, right? Abstract methods we can call as a service names. Okay, na? Yes. Hiding the implementation details while exposing service names is called as an interface. Okay, na? Yes. What interface contains? Interface contains properties and behaviors of type abstract behaviors. Abstract behaviors. Can we create object for the interface? Directly I cannot create an object here. Directly I cannot create an object. So when I create the object for interface, what it says? It says cannot instantiate the type RBI. Cannot instantiate the type RBI. So directly we cannot. So what we can do? The interface abstract methods must to implement in any of the child classes. Through the child class reference only we can access. That's why what we did, we just implemented implements RBI. Here also implements RBI in ICSC class. When we implement interface, then child class caught the error asking, do you want to implement the unimplemented methods of RBI into ICSC or in HDFC? Yes, if we click on add unimplemented methods, what are all the unimplemented methods in RBI? Everything will get implemented over these classes. Understanding, friends? Okay, like this. So how can we access them after implementing? In which classes we have implemented? In that class only, with the class object only we can access them. And we can also access through RBI also, friends, not directly, indirectly we can access. Indirectly we can access. Now tell me, this RBI abstract methods gets implemented in how many classes? The RBI abstract methods got implemented in how many classes?
2 classes. ICSC.
Classes. So ICSC and HDFC. I will create an object for ICIC. I will create object for HDFC. I will store these implementation class objects into this interface reference. Okay, na? So what I will do, I will create a interface reference. I will store this implementation class objects into RBI reference. See, equals. So parent in reference is holding the implementation class. So interface reference variable holding the implementation class objects. One interface reference variable holding the multiple implementation class objects. This concept we call as a polymorphism. One to many. One interface reference holding how many objects? Multiple implementation class objects. One to many. Okay, na? In this way we can access them. So here I dot deposit. So deposit is coming from where? RBI. Why? I is of what type? RBI type. RBI contains a deposit or not? That's why it's showing as a deposit from RBI. Now I dot withdrawal is coming from where? RBI. Because why? I is of what type? RBI. RBI contains withdrawal or not? Yes. Friends, compilation time, this deposit withdrawal is coming as from RBI type, but runtime what happens, you know, in which class we implemented, this class implemented deposit withdrawal will be executing in a runtime. Compilation time, it was showing from RBI deposit, RBI withdrawal, but runtime what it executes? ICS deposit, ICS withdrawal will be executing in a runtime. Even here also. I dot deposit is coming from where? RBI, because I is what type? RBI type. RBI has, right? Yes. I dot withdrawal is coming from RBI in compilation time. Runtime, these are being executed of these object implemented methods. So here, if I run this, coming on. Is everyone clear? Like this, in interface directly we cannot get object. but like this using polymorphism concept we can access. But these RBA methods must implement in these classes. Once after you implement only this object creation is possible. Without implementing this is not. Yes or no? Is it
Yes.
clear?
Sir, your memory allocation for the E, where it will be memory allocated?
Sorry?
Memory allocation for E.
In
Where it is
runtime.
allocated?
In runtime memory going to allocate. See, compilation time this IE is taking as RBA type. Runtime it is taking this implementation class type. So the method resolution takes place by the runtime objects, not by compilation time. See, compilation time, this deposit withdrawal is taking from RBA1. Runtime it is executing ICSE. ICSE implemented. Okay, so the resolution will take place in the runtime, not by the compilation time. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. So friends, is everyone clear about the interface? Okay. Last concept for today, abstract class. Just 10 minutes, we'll wind up the session. So let's create abstract class. You know, everyone know how to create a Java class. Similar way, we create abstract class as well, just by checking that abstract checkbox. Let's try to create an abstract class. Right click on package, new class. Now, to make this class as an abstract class, you check this checkbox. That's it. Finish. Now see, normal class, abstract class differences. You can see abstract keywords separately, extra. But normal class, we see public class name. For abstract class, public abstract class name, like this we can see. Okay, na? Fine. What abstract class contains? So normal class, what it contains properties and concrete behaviors. And what interface contains properties and behaviors of type abstract behaviors. Now come to the abstract class, what it contains. Yes, even it contains properties and behaviors only. Of what type of behaviors? Both concrete, abstract behaviors. Every two methods in two types of behaviors are supported in the abstract class. Here int x equal to some 100 property and behavior public void m1, one concrete behavior, sys out I am m1 concrete, one more behavior public void m2 abstract behavior. Friends, I said abstract class will take properties and behaviors of what type of behaviors? Concrete and abstract behaviors. Friends, here abstract behavior is the syntax for abstract behavior. Yes, even interface also we define abstract behavior like this only. But why it is not taking? Friends, if any error comes, try to mouse over on it and watch it. What it says? This method requires a body instead of semicolon. No, I should give abstract method only. It is saying wrong. So if you go to the quick fix, add a body. This also saying wrong. Just go to the second quick fix. Change first abstract m2 to the abstract. So which means inside an abstract class, to declare an abstract method, explicitly you must give the abstract keyword to make this method as an abstract method. You may have a doubt. Ravi, in interface, we don't give abstract keyword to be as an abstract method, right? Yes, friends. Implicitly here it has abstract keyword. Even if you give also doesn't matters. If not give also doesn't matters. But implicitly it has the abstract keyword in interface abstract methods. But in an abstract class, explicitly you must give the abstract keyword to declare method as an abstract method. Understanding, friends? Yes. Abstract class takes properties and behaviors of type concrete and abstract methods. For abstract methods, explicitly you must give the abstract keyword. Okay, fine. Now, how can I access this abstract class properties and behaviors. Okay, so let's create an object for abstract class in a main method. How we can have a main method? Main control space. Here I am creating object for this. Okay, see here, new, store into one variable of type. Is it allowing to create an object for abstract classes? No. What it says, cannot instantiate the type first abstract. Same for interface also we got the same error because there are some unimplemented behaviors are there. What is the mean of creating an object to access them? That's why syntactically here also in abstract class directly we cannot create an object for abstract classes. Just like as the interface, here also we cannot create objects. Then how can I? So we need to implement in some shell classes. Like for interface, how we implemented in shell classes, similar way we are implementing the abstract class unimplemented behaviors in some shell classes. Through the shell class we are accessing. But implementing the abstract class behaviors in shell classes, the process is different to the interface. So let me create one class, new, so in this class I want to implement the first abstract class. So in interface we implement using implements a keyword, but in abstract class to implement we use the extends a keyword. Understanding? Extends. What we want to extend? First abstract. Understanding, friends? Where in interface how we implemented? Implements RBI. Here implements RBI. Now here what we are doing, extends the first abstract. Extends. Okay, the similar way like how it was caught the error, a similar way in extending abstract class also child class caughting the error. What it says, the type child class must implement the inherited abstract methods. Do you want to implement here? Yes. Add unimplemented methods. What are all the unimplemented methods are there in abstract class? M2, right? That is getting override here. So here, make add unimplemented methods. I'm giving this out. I am override M2 in class. So who will access? Yes, in this class only we are going to access it. New class one. Obj dot. Now see, here we can access M1 from first abstract and M2 from shell class. Understanding? Got it here on this program. And M1 from concrete, M1 concrete, and M2 already in shell class. Understanding, friends? Is everyone clear?
Sir, here in the abstract in the child, we can extend the implementation, right?
Can you please come again?
In this M2 implementation, in this M2 method, can we extend whatever the functionality is there in the child class?
Yes. So an abstract class, what are the unimplemented behaviors of the every methods we are going to be implement here, and what are already implemented methods also can be override here in this shell class. That's what your question?
Yes, sir. We can extend
Yes.
the functionality. Yeah.
Yes. We are, as of now, we are implementing the unimplemented behaviors only in as of now. If you want to override this already implemented method also, you want to override in shell class, yes, this also you can override here. See, if I run this, what happens here now? What it gives? As of it gives M1 concrete from first abstract. I am overdone M2 in shell class. Now, shell class is not tracking the M1 behavior which is defined by the first abstract. So I can take chance M1 in front. I'm overriding. So here, if I override, the override shell class methods are coming here. Understanding? Yes. If you want, we can override like this. We can redefine it in shell classes.
So this extends how many hierarchies it will give only for single hierarchy?
We can extend only one parent class, not more than that. We cannot extend more than one classes to extend to the child classes. Only one class only we can extend. But implements we can do. We can implement. See, suppose here RBI is one interface is there. Yeah, the RBI interface where we have implemented in HDF set in ICSA we implemented. Suppose if you have one more interface, new interface is RBI1 is there. Here we have one abstract method public void any statement like this is there. I want to implement this RBI1 abstract methods in HDFC. What I can do? I can implement RBI1. Getting around. Add unimplemented methods. See here. So one interface and n number of interfaces can implement in child classes. N number of interfaces we can implement in child classes. But one class only can be inherited to any other child classes. We cannot extend more than one. See, suppose HDFC is one of the class. Can I give? Is it taking? No, right? We cannot.
No.
So multiple interface we can implement at once, but multiple classes cannot be inherited at once. We'll talk about inheritance types also. All these properties comes. Okay. Is everyone clear till here? What is the class? What is interface? What is the abstract class? Everyone is clear, right?
Sir, you explained in real time about HDFC ACA. Can you explain in real time about first abstract and child class like that?
What is that? Can you please come again?
No, while explaining, you told where it is HDFC.java, ICACA.java. You explained real time, like you gave real example. Similarly, you can explain where it is used first abstract.java, child class.java. It will be clear to understand.
Yeah, when we build the programs, we'll understand that. Don't worry. Okay. When we start working on Selenium, we'll be working on these things. Okay. Hello.
Yeah. Okay.
When we
Difficult to understand at first.
all these concepts, right? They'll be building all this information. Okay.
It means so here why you are
These are all the concepts where we'll be implementing in our Selenium, right? When we talk about Selenium, all these concepts will be implemented. Then we'll be understanding all those things. Okay.
Okay.
Fine. Friends, that's it for today. Tomorrow, agenda is we'll be talking about axis, non-axis modifiers and variable types and data types. That is the agenda for the tomorrow session. Tomorrow same 7 to 9. Today I'm stopping because some class interface abstract classes have to make understand concept. That's why I was stopping and half an hour advance. Just I've taken only 1.5 hour session today. Tomorrow will take 2 hours like axis modifiers, non-axis modifiers, variable types and data types. That is the agenda for the tomorrow session. And who have not yet done the payments, please complete your payments, friends. You will also receive the recordings. Okay, fine.
Sir,
okay, friends.
Sir, I have one query, sir.
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Sir, I have installed JDK and Eclipse, but I'm not, when I'm checking Java version, I'm not able to see in command prompt, sir.
Yeah, who is this Sai? Yeah?
No, Brahma here, sir.
1 second, who is this? B-Rava? B-Rava.
Yeah, B-Rava. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm making you presenter. Will you please accept?
Sir, is it visible my screen, sir?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Sir, I installed JDK here.
Ah.
C drive I installed JDK and Eclipse I installed here, sir. I extract all the files when I am installing Eclipse.
Open
It will throw some errors.
Java runtime environment. Oh, one second. No, listen, first of all, see what is the error. You see that I have to see that, right? What is getting? Okay, one
Sorry,
second.
sir. Just
Once again, you click to open. Double click to open.
yes, sir.
See
I'm
what it's
getting
saying?
this error.
Java runtime environment JRE or Java development kit JDK must be available in order to run Eclipse. And what I said? So many people do the same mistake. Some people will have only JDK, some people take only JRE. So what is saying? The Java runtime environment JRE or a Java development kit JDK must be available in order to run Eclipse. No Java virtual machines was found in searching the following locations. So did you install Java, sir, first of all?
Sir, here.
Go to C drive. Go to C drive. Go to C drive. Go to C drive. Program files.
It is there,
Java.
sir. Already installed here. JDK, JDK and JRE both.
So what is your operating system? Windows 10?
Windows, sir. 64-bit.
Otherwise, do one thing. Let's set the Java path in system environment variables. Go to the JDK path. JDK. Go to the bin.
Yes,
Go inside the folder. Go inside the bin folder. Then you copy that path.
Sir.
Address bar, you copy that path. Window address bar, you copy that path. Go to the system environment variable. Go to system environment variables. Right click on this PC. Now copy that path, sir. Go to this PC, right click.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
What is this? System environment variable, sir. Not this one. Go. Close this. First of all, cancel this. Cancel this first of all. Cancel this. Go to your desktop first of all. Go to your desktop. One second. Listen what I say. First of all, listen what I say. Don't do anything, please. Please don't do anything.
Okay, sir.
Please minimize all these things, sir. Please minimize everything.
Yes, sir.
Now in this run bar, in a run, just type environment, system environment. Just search in the system environment. Windows R. Click on Windows R. There you search system environment. Type system environment. It will come. In that open in that text bar, you type. Okay, fine. Your system configuration. Yes.
System environment variable, sir.
Yeah, click on it, sir. Click on it. Have you clicked on it?
Yes, sir.
No, you didn't click that. You didn't click on it. Sir, just you type system, sir, system environment. Just to search there. What I'm saying, you're not following it out. Click on that first one. Click on that first one, sir. Not this one.
System environment.
Otherwise,
I'll click done.
sorry.
System environment variables. One more is there.
Then click on it.
This one, sir. System environment.
ఆడ పక్కన ఓపెన్ ఉంది చూడు భయ్య, అది క్లిక్ చేయి. ఓపెన్ ఓపెన్ అని ఉంది చూడు, రైట్ పైన. రైట్ సైడ్ ఓపెన్ అని ఉంది చూడు, కింద కింద అది క్లిక్ చేయి.
క్లిక్ చేయండి. అది వచ్చిందండి. కింద కొట్టండి ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ వేరియబుల్స్ బటన్. ఎస్. In the system variables, just click on new. అక్కడ కాదు సార్, అక్కడ కాదు, not there. In system variables heading, under system variables heading, new. Otherwise, do one thing, cancel it.
Sure.
In this, we can see some path is there. Under variables column, click edit.
Here also edit, sir.
Path is set up here. Java is not set up there. Now click on new and paste that what you have copied the path. Yes. Now click on OK.
This is fine, sir. Can I click on OK, sir?
Okay. Yeah. Now click on OK.
Okay,
now you try to open Eclipse now. Try to open Eclipse. Actually, you should not show that error, but let's see that. Opening, right?
Yes, sir. It's opening.
Fine. If that is not opening, means you have to set there. Otherwise, it's not required to set there. Is this version 1.3? JVM is not suitable for this product. Okay. So version 11 or greater is required. Okay. So I think you have taken Eclipse latest version, I guess. So you have taken 17 or 16 Eclipse while downloading.
This one is 17 only, sir.
Okay, below version you take, sir. Below version you take. Otherwise you take below version. So while downloading, I said one version to download, right? 17, I guess.
Same version only I downloaded.
Yes, take below. That's what it's saying there. Some compatible issues. As I say, 8 version is a successful version, I said, right? So better you go with 16 of Eclipse, then it works. He's clearly saying that what is saying that 8 of the JVM is not suitable for this product. What the Eclipse version downloaded, that's not suitable for this Java 8. Better you degrade the version of the Eclipse. Take one more dump, download it below version. It will definitely work. Okay,
sir. Fine,
yeah.
sir. Thanks, sir.
So what the Eclipse you have taken, it is expecting greater than 11. 11 or greater than it is required. This Eclipse version what we downloaded. That's what. Okay, na?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Can we get the version? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tell me.
Can we get the version information where you have to get?
Yes. One second. I will show you. I will show you. One second. Everyone able to see my screen now? Okay. See, friends. Just how we search SELENIUM Eclipse IDE for Java EE developers. Just click on the first link, and there if you come down a little bit, here we can see the more download option is there. Here I think earlier you have downloaded 4.17, I guess. Better you take 4.16. If you go above versions, 8 will not support. I think you have downloaded this one, I guess. Let's take 4.16. Okay, na? 4.16. Here you download this one. Eclipse IDE for Enterprise Java Developers 391 MB. This is one you need to download.
Now, how you know that whether it is 4.17 is supporting to?
See, this is open source, sir. This is open source. Some compatible issues comes, so 8 will support this only. Up to this version, will up to from here to Downwards versions, the 8 will supports. From highest version of Eclipse, 8 will not supports. Now 70 is not working, even 8 also not supports. Okay, na? If you want to use this highest version of Eclipse, means we have to use the Java 11 or above versions only we have to use. If we want to use this highest versions of Eclipse. Got it?
Sir, one query, sir. Actually, we are installing the Eclipse when you are running the programs. Then actually it is going to the previous version, not the current version which are compiling. So what would be the issue?
Who is this?
This is Sai.
Sai. One second. Let's come to you. Can you please accept? I made you presenter.
Actually, just if you go here.
Yeah. Tell me.
So here if you go here and if you try to run this program, then actually the previous program is coming up.
Previous output is coming up.
Yes, correct. How to resolve?
So can you please open that program?
Yes, sir.
What program you're running? Can you please open that?
Yeah.
I think he's clicking on direct run button. So whatever the previous programs are there, it is running. So just you have to select that
Yes.
particular
So,
class, right?
one second. Which class you are running, sir?
Sorry, if you see the concept of method, okay, then actually if I am trying to execute, okay, this is fine. Huh? But when I go to some other which I actually recently worked on this one, when trying to extract the output of this one, not getting this one.
No, which program you are trying to execute?
1 minute, just if I try to run this one, okay. Then
One second,
actually,
wait.
Yeah.
First wait, sir. Let me see the program.
This I am doing on the trial and error method.
So using class inside a class, sir.
Yeah.
A class object you created. Okay, obj dot a. Okay, friends. Data from class A. Okay, now you run this program.
Which is not running this, sir. It is going to the previous version. So this is some.
It's coming, right? It's coming what you given, right? Addition is coming or not?
No, it's not this. This is not the one, right? This is not the one. So actually,
A plus B is coming, right? 2 plus 3, 5 is coming, right?
yeah.
See the output 5 is coming or not? See 5 is coming or not? What you requested?
Yeah. The 5 is coming up. Then this is output and the method accessible from object creator.
Where you define the statement? Where that is defined? Where that is defined? That function? The statement is coming in console, right?
That function is not at all dependent.
Sorry?
That function is not different, sir. As just I would like to extract this output of this one.
Yeah, 5 is coming, but the statement is coming from where? Anywhere you written this?
No,
Right?
no, I didn't write.
No, not. A class. Do you have any other class A define that statement? Anywhere you define this A apart from here?
I think it should be, sir. Yes, you are right. It should be written somewhere. I think.
Check once.
I think it's available to check later, sir. So actually, sir, this is no problem, sir. So this is working as well expected.
Okay, expected, but that statement is coming from where I I am surprising.
I'm presuming that this is coming from the, see, if you go for any other, then actually
Any other
the,
class we have A?
No,
Any other class we have A?
no, I will give.
In the A class we have the another method. Check once, because so many you are maintaining, so many class you are maintaining. Now in method is the same method that has the same statement to print. Check once.
so that is actually, okay, that instance is getting created. Okay. But actually, sir, when it is the previous programs run, then actually what is the resolution for this?
See, the A class, what you are defined, A plus B 5 is coming perfectly. The same A class is defined some other class, I guess.
Yeah, got
That's
it.
why the statement is coming. Please check once.
So
Please
I
check.
will give one solution for that one. Copy that whatever the just you have to execute that one in the console. You are getting some message, and search that one in the complete. Then you can get the
Complete means where in the console or what? Okay.
you have to execute the no the previous one. You have to execute in the A plus B and this, yeah, you have to execute this one.
Okay. Huh?
No, this is a different.
And close all this. Okay. I will execute this. Okay.
So did you implement any inheritance concept, sir?
I'm trying, sir, just
Where you got all these programs, sir? Where you got all these programs?
just like seeing whatever you get my own actually doing on.
Okay. Check once the
Yeah. Yes, sir.
in somewhere else classes you have you created any class A in that same method get data from class A is there? Please check once. Because it was found in the methods. Two times it
Otherwise,
is found in somewhere else. Please
I
check.
will take it as EOB here just for.
Hmm.
See, if you see here, there's something is coming here. But actually, the AD is not there. Actually. See here, so that is okay. Going to the previous one. What is happening, sir? What is
Any clear? Do you know the debugging concept in Java?
not very
Do
sure,
you know
sir.
debugging? If you do debugging, you know where the flow is going on. Okay, anyhow, the debugging concept covered for you. Please wait, okay? Please,
Yes,
otherwise,
sir.
firstly, you write the program, check whether it is coming same or not. Give the different names and please write once again the same program. Okay, na?
But yes, sir. But the Eclipse is fine, no, sir. Whatever you get, it
Yeah,
is fine.
Eclipse is fine. It's working fine, no issues. The only thing I don't know, because see, so many programs are there where it is linking, I don't know. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Create one separate class, the same function you define once again. Give the different names and try to. Okay.
I will do something.
Yeah.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you, friend. Yeah. Thank you.